Metro Boomin want some more, nigga. Yeah. Hennessy and Hotwings, you tuning in. Hennessy and Hotwings, you tuning in. Just listen to Miss Hot Sauce, she doing it. I'm fucking with Miss Hot Sauce, she cute as shit. She talking about your city and what's going on. She got tips for you, shorty, how to get it on. She talking to the men and what they doing wrong. Politicking about some business, she a little sassy. Hennessy and Hotwings with some hot sauce, that's real classy. Depending on the topic, she might get nasty. Got the podcast blasting, it's a real classic. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Yeah, papers, let's get it cracking.
Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking.
Yes! There is no boom, Mo. What happened? You're muted.
I'm sorry. I was so excited that I muted myself because I didn't want to be talking over the intro. But yes, I was like, oh my gosh, she did it right on time.
I was ready and waiting. I was in there. I was like, yo, we outside. I'm ready. Hennessy and Hotwings. Let's get it cracking.
Bang. And we are the boom. We are the boom.
We there.
Speaking of which, hello, Hotwings.
Hello, Hotwings. Hello, Hotwings.
Hello, governors. Make sure you guys are sharing this up immediately. We need y'all to tune in ASAP. So make sure you got your friends and your friends' friends and you sharing it and doing what y'all doing, please.
All of that. Make sure you do all of that.
All of them things.
We got a great show lined up for you guys today. Yes. We are going to be talking to an awesome person.
You see them eyes in the back?
Huh?
I said, you see them eyes in the back? You see them eyes in the back staring?
We are going to talk some talk. We're going to talk some love, sex, and relationship. And Mo, go right ahead and do your thing.
Do my thing. First, before I do my thing, how are you? How are you?
You know, Mo,
you know,
I am partially well.
Okay, that's real. That's very real.
Well, I am partially doing fine. Mm-hmm. And that is the nice version of how I feel. Because
that was sweet.
Yeah, oftentimes I just feel like there's got to be more to life. You know, it can't always be this challenging. Some days I just want to wake up and have $50 million in my account. And that is yet to happen.
You're not asking for much. You're really not. You're not asking for much.
50 mil. How are you doing, my love?
I'm like you. Like, I'm partially okay. Just kind of like being okay with everything not being okay. That's kind of where I am.
We actually need to talk. Offline.
Oh, okay. We got to check in. We definitely got to check in.
We got to check
in. Okay. Sorry, now I can get to what I'm doing and stuff. Do all the stuff that I do. What I do, how I do it. I don't know what the hell I'm speaking at this point. But yes, listen, we got a very, very special guest. Like I said, y'all see those beautiful eyes behind our heads. We have the beautiful, the gorgeous, the incredibly talented R&B artist, Bia Javier. Say what's happening, baby.
You see, look, you acting for such a dramatic
and then it was like delayed.
Sorry about that. Next time it'll be fully produced. And you're like, oh my God, they're so awesome.
We're gonna have like fireworks and shit. Maybe I don't know.
Hi, Bia.
Hi guys, thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
I've seen you everywhere. I've seen you at the station. I've seen you on Critical Breakdown. I've seen you all over the place. But I don't think that I've ever actually met you. So hi, girl.
Hey, girl.
I'm a big fan. I'm fangirling just a tad right now. So
thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is dope. I'm excited to just chat with you guys, get to know you guys a little bit more. So yeah, this is gonna be dope. I'm excited.
Yes, because I'm gonna tell you right now, honey, it's about to get extra spicy. So I hope you got, your zhuzh and you're ready. Because I know you be with the shit, B. I know you be with the shit.
We ready.
I like people that's with the shit. And like we said, it's a sweet.
Yes.
It's never sweet. It's a great conversation. The hot wings will chime in when they have something to say. They can be a little bit out of control, so don't, ugh.
It's pretty much the hot wings fault.
Okay.
That's what we're
Yeah,
gonna blame it all on. The hot wings.
we blame it all on the hot wings because they have no type of behavior at all, and that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, dope. We ready.
Tell us a little bit about yourself just to kick it off, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, for sure. So I am a singer songwriter. I do R&B with a little bit of Spanish in there. I'm from Lawrence, Massachusetts, but Boston is like my second home. Like, I
Okay,
went to
Lawrence,
school
stand
there.
up.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, and I been singing for a while. What else? I'm an educator. I was an educator for a little while. And yeah, just here hanging out, still doing my music, of course. I got new music coming out, so I'm excited for that too.
Yes, and I'm already excited for what you have dropped, Lenny. I told y'all.
Hey, thank you.
That hot fire.
Okay, I'm tired of them going in my journal and like stealing my entries and writing songs about it. That's what I'm tired of.
I love when
Oh my God, you're hilarious.
It be you. Then you sing that song to the top of your lungs, and especially if you're not a singer, man, them notes be hitting.
Yeah,
especially in the shower.
For
Don't
real.
hit me in the shower.
Yeah.
Well, good. So we know who you are, and now we're gonna get all up in your business. So before we start, while we officially start the show, this is a show that starts before it actually starts. So we're gonna do a quick relationship check to see where everybody is in the world right now. Temperature, dating, single, hoeing, tricking off, getting tricked on, all of the things. So we're gonna get into some of that, and
let's spice it up and go with you first. I mean, you about to do that?
Same as last week, I am just really kind of chilling. Yeah. I'm excited because I might be getting some ass soon.
Oh shit! Oh,
let's go.
I get excited when you say stuff like that.
It's been a little while. I don't know yet. I'm still a lady and stuff. So, I don't know if that's really gonna happen. But if it do, he's about to get this work. No, he's not.
Okay.
I can't.
I love to celebrate the hoisms. I love celebrating that. Damn it.
But other than that, like it's been really kind of just chill. Like I've just been chilling. This weekend I went to Atlanta to go do some business and also eat really well and see some of my friends. So just exploring the world.
Right, just vibing.
Yeah, a vibe.
Catching the vibes. That's what your status is. Yes, I'm catching vibes.
How about you, Bia?
Bia.
Oh man. So I actually am in a relationship. So it's been a while.
We don't really get a lot of those here.
Yeah, I know, especially as like an artist. I feel like that's like I've been single for years, so it's kind of like live my life. And now it's going. Years? So sorry, can y'all hear me? Because
it cut up a little bit. But you said you were single for how many years?
I was single for for like years, like probably more than 5 years. So I lived my life, did my thing, dated around, you feel me? And now, it's going. So
I was going.
How long have you been in this relationship?
That's funny that it's funny. A year.
Okay.
Oh, it's new. It's fresh.
It's honeymoon. Is it still honeymoon phase?
It is.
Oh, good.
It's all good.
Say again?
Yeah, I said, is it still the honeymoon phase?
I mean, it was like that for a couple months, you feel me? But it's funny that we're both Leos.
Oh.
We're both Leos, so we're very similar. So.
Sorry to hear that.
So we bump heads a lot, but it's good though. We make it work.
I I think Mo, we
Sorry,
decided
guys. Can y'all hear me? Because my service.
it goes in and out.
It's doing a little bit Obama-ish, Obama service-ish right now. But I think it's gonna catch up.
How annoying.
We'll be fine.
I hope
Mo
so,
and I,
because we don't have time.
that's last week. Mo and I was saying that it's good to have a little bit of toxicity in your relationship, just a tad, just a tad. It keeps it alive.
It's all about balance.
Yeah.
It keeps it spicy for sure. It does keep it spicy. But that's the first time I'm with someone that's my same sign. So we do we bump heads because we're very similar. But then we also it works, so
because you get it. You guys get each other's character.
How long were you actually single? Before
I would say like 5 years probably.
You just got chose. All right.
yeah. So it was a minute. So
what was the transition?
Like, you know what? It's fine.
What was the transition like from going single
what
to
do you mean in terms of
from going single, and you were single for 5 years, so you probably got used to it for a little bit, got used to doing your own thing, not having to care, not having to whatever, and then you get into this relationship. Was it was it a little struggle?
It was, for a while, I kind of for me, I like being alone. For me, it's like being single, I didn't have to worry about anybody else. I could just be on my own terms, do my own thing. And it's not like I was really looking for a relationship. We really we met randomly, and we were friends. We just got along, and then it happened. But it's funny because the both of us were kind of we were feeling each other, but we were like, okay, let's just see where it goes. And then we ended up being together. But
Lord,
the transition,
when you see where it goes. That's where you mess up, when you see where it goes, honey.
But no, you know how they say things happen when you least expect it. It was kind of one of those things, you know what I mean? Because I was really chilling, minding my own business for real. But yeah,
that's how it be happening. They be sneaking up on you, changing your whole life without your permission. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody.
But it's true. It is scary too.
I'm all in your business because I'm just interested.
You're right.
So as an entertainer with a boyfriend, how does that work, or how does that play out for you? Because you're gorgeous. You're also a singer. You sing about real life shit. So how is it how does he deal with your notoriety? You're getting more and more views and overall, celebrityism and stuff like that. So how does he deal with it?
What's really dope is that he gets it because he's a creative. He's a DJ, right? So he's always like, yo, don't worry about posting us. Don't worry about none of that, because at the end of the day, if you got to maintain that brand, I get it. I'm not worried about that. And at the end of the day, you want to keep that brand or whatever it is. So it's dope that he understands that, because I feel like a lot of guys would be like, oh, hell no, not about that.
Can we talk about that, though?
Dope, and I feel
can we talk about that? The importance of when you are an entrepreneur and a creative, to find that balance of a person that also understands that life, that wouldn't take those things personally.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That automatically knows we don't need to post on social media because I know there's a bigger picture. It's really important to have somebody that's equally yoked in that mind frame.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. I always like to hear stories
100%. I agree, because I think.
No, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, I missed that.
You go ahead.
No, I was saying what Mo was saying though is true, and I think that's why I was single for so long, because people don't get it. And honestly, I'm the type of person I don't like to waste my time. If I get annoyed easily, I'm like, yo, we ain't gotta do this shit for real, because
we don't gotta do it.
Yeah, I easily I mentally check out, and so it's one of those things where it's I was very just focused on myself, my music, and again, it takes a different type of person to get that, So
yeah. Mo, do you find the same thing for you, out here dating and stuff like that?
Oh God, yes. I think people don't understand. When I say I'm busy, I really mean I'm busy. It's not just I'm avoiding you, and I think that's the biggest part that people don't. They take my silence personally, and it's if I tell you I'm busy, Please understand that. And if you
Yeah.
can't, then please get the hell out my face, because I don't have time to sit and explain to you what my day-to-day is. It's so all over the place. I can't sit there and take the time to explain that to you. So I do need somebody that kind of gets that.
And what about just, like when you are talking to someone, because you two are gorgeous and you get them from both sides, mans and women. So like, how is it like the flirting and stuff like that?
I feel like now more than ever, I have learned that I have got to be more careful, honey. All that glitters is not gold. No, because you are a public figure and something or somebody that people can easily access. I won't even put myself out there like that. People can easily access me because I'm so out there. I can't really give myself to everybody that looks good or is enticing, because there's a lot of shit that be coming with it, and I have more at stake these days. It's not just, if you screw me over, it is what it is. Like, nah, I got a brand and shit to think about, and I got a reputation now that's on the line. So I got to be very careful about who I'm intermingling with. It's real wild out here.
Wild. Big wild.
Huge
That's
wild.
real. That's so real.
Do either of you guys have groupie stories
It's
of like
so true.
people like just being all up in your shit all the time?
I might have just had my first
Sometimes
groupie
you've heard.
experience 2021.
Did you? What was it like? Tell me.
It
my
was
God,
so
we have
wild.
to
That's why I'm
know.
acting like this. This is why I'm acting like this, because it was so wild. I was like, is this my first groupie experience? This is wild. The fuck is this? So shout out to that guy. Shout out to him. It was like, how you know people who know people. You just got to be around. And Boston's not that big. You know what I mean? So I was out at an event, just, minding my business, doing what I do. And somebody that I knew of, who knew through people, just kind of like in passing, saying, hey, was just like, yo, I've been watching you doing your thing. I'm so proud of you. It was so dope. I've been watching your whole journey. I've been seeing the whole progression. I just want to eat your vagina. And I was like,
Okay. I didn't know the story was going that way, but
I didn't know that my journey like inspired that. I didn't know that. I was like, okay.
Yo,
And at
they
first
be
I was
bold
like
that for real.
At first, I'm not gonna front. At first, I was like, wow, you're crazy. You're wilding. That's out of control. But after you buy me a couple drinks, I was like, let's try it out. See?
You're an asshole. Wow.
It's so crazy.
I mean, was it?
I mean, it was a groupie experience. I'll never forget it. I will never forget it. I'll say that much. It was a groupie experience.
I want one.
It was different. And I'm grateful that it wasn't just like some random person. Gratefully, I do know this person to a certain extent, but I'm just like, that was real different.
Was it real? Okay.
I was like, okay. I mean, if you're hungry, who am I to, leave you starving?
Oh my
24-hour buffet. It's a buffet in this place. Hello.
That's so funny.
What about you, Bia? Have you ever had any type of groupie experience or any type of advances? Not as crazy as mine.
So I mean, I've had some intense ones. I'm just like, yo, what is happening? From both parts too, right? Like both men and women. And I'm just like,
really?
Okay, let's do it. Let's talk about it.
Let's get to it.
Do you only like men?
No, I do like both. I've dated women before too. Yeah.
Oh, you're one of us.
Yeah, there was like a period.
I looked directly at you.
Can you stop, bro?
No, but it's so funny because like people are like, "Yo, what?" But like, yeah, there was a period of time where I only dated women too, so that's like funny because people like don't know that. But I mean, yeah. So I've had, I guess, groupies on like both ends. I'm trying to think off the top of my head because like I've had pretty wild DMs before, but like people are pretty bold. Like people kind of like what Mo was saying. Like people really like say stuff like that, like just off the bat, like yo, let me do this and that. Let's meet up, let's do this, and I'm like, Bruh,
Wow.
what?
It's the comfort levels for me.
But,
It's the
Yeah, one of my friends was telling me about
it
that today.
is.
Like how, like oh no, I was telling him about it. Like, like in some situations I have had, a drive by, buffet.
drive-by buffet.
Like I
Yo, stop playing. She said drive by.
have had that, and I'm wondering now where they have to be groupies too, though.
That's
Huh?
exactly groupie activity.
I never thought. I thought they were just
Absolutely.
kind.
That's groupie activity, bro.
No, that's definitely some groupie vibes right there.
Oh wow!
And I'm
Look at
sorry,
that.
fellas, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna just listen. If you're tuned in, you're gonna hear it here first. Don't ever stop doing it, because you might get somebody like myself that might say yes one time.
Yeah, don't stop doing.
Don't stop
You
offering
never
it.
know.
You never know.
Like
Don't
you
stop
gotta
offering it.
one day
But-
catch her at a nice moment,
Right.
and it could be the best buffet of your life.
But just know you're gonna be put in the groupie category. So don't think you're gonna
Not
start
the
anything
buffet.
serious
Not the
after
group,
that.
not the
Like
groupie group chat.
groupie group chat. Like you're going in the group
I
chat,
love
guys. I want you to know you're gonna go in the group chat.
Yeah. Look at Beba acting like
Look
she's
at-
innocent.
Look
Girl,
at Bella. Hey.
Right, baby, gang gang.
Yes.
I
Yo,
did. I thought
that's
that
so
they were
funny.
just kind. Casey, what do
You're
you mean? They were
Aggie.
kind.
Aggie.
You know?
That's what you are.
They were nice fellas.
They were just being kind to me. What? I just want to drive by and eat your vagina as a gesture. What? No. It's definitely groupie activity. Groupie
Yeah,
activity.
yeah, man. That's
Yeah, man, them.
yeah, man. Speaking of groupie activities, and nudes can sometimes be groupie like activities.
Nah, yo, it was the transition for me.
She said,
was a
speaking
nude?
of groupies,
Nudes.
man, the news be crazy out here.
That's not a smooth. That's what you're trying to say.
That's the
not a
best transition ever. That was the best. You did a little
And
transition like this.
cut and go.
That was so funny.
Nudes. And before we get into other people's nudes, how are you guys about nudes?
I feel like we always say this as an answer, but there's
Oh, no,
levels to
honey.
this shit. Oh, you with this shit, Spia?
There's levels.
said-
You always gotta hide your
Oh, I was
face.
about to say. Oh, I was about to say you send this
Oh,
stuff?
yeah.
Spia? You send this
No
stuff?
face, no case. I fully believe that.
I'm saying
Which
don't ever show face.
Oh yes, agree. No
Sorry,
face,
I'm-
no case. It's a little
I
delayed
know,
over there.
but-
It's doing the Obama thing. It's all right. It's doing
No
yeah,
face,
no
no
face, no
case.
case.
Yeah. But so I
Yeah, no
leave
face,
this
no
to
case.
say today.
The Obama thing.
You know what might work too?
Yo,
Are
my
you on your phone?
antenna is acting up, y'all. I'm tight.
Are you on your phone or on your computer?
She's on her phone.
Yeah. I wish I had my laptop.
Oh, maybe if you turn that's a lot of data though. You got free data. How much gigabytes of data you got? Because I don't know that answer either, but I think the more you have, the less you have. But I was gonna
No,
say
I
if
got
you
free
turn
data.
off oh, you are on the data.
Well, it's on Wi-Fi. It's on both.
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's
was
on
gonna
Wi-Fi, I
say
think.
turn off your Wi-Fi and just use your data. It might work better.
You think? Let's see. Wait, will this like kick me out?
You can just come back in.
It
Try
shouldn't
it.
kick you out though.
Okay.
It shouldn't.
We're gonna troubleshoot. If one thing we
Right,
gonna
we
do,
gonna
we
That's
gonna
what
live on the
better.
show, okay?
That's probably worse. No.
I can hear her.
Right, we can hear you better, but now the video's wild stuck. So yeah, probably back to Wi-Fi.
Ooh,
Wow.
Okay.
You don't have to
Okay.
sing. You don't have to sing holding music. You don't have to do that.
Where's she?
Hold up.
This is a nice picture that she has.
I know, right? The freeze frame is lit, I must
Yeah,
say.
I really do like that.
The freeze frame is lit.
But I'm wondering if she can hear because I do want to ask this question and we can start and then she can jump back.
And maybe she comes
Okay.
back. There she goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This better not act up, but I can hear you though. I was here.
Okay,
the whole time.
good.
Yes.
So there's been a lot of dick going around on the internet.
A whole lot of dick.
Yo.
A couple of weeks ago, it was Soldier Boy. He came through, he gave what it was supposed to give. This week, in 2 days, in this one day, we have seen a video of Nelly's penis.
Yo, I missed that. I didn't even see that.
You didn't see it? I'm about to
Child.
DM you, child.
Oh, we must
DM
also,
me.
because I'm sorry, I feel like we would be remiss to not mention Hitman Holla because he started this madness. Before Soulja
So wait,
Boy, there
what
was
is
Hitman
going
Holla.
on? So yeah,
I don't know. There's a whole
news is getting leaked.
yeah. Everybody's sex tapes and news are getting leaked, and people's business is coming
Dang.
out. Okay,
That's
People's
tough,
business.
especially being a celebrity. Like I would be mortified. Like I don't even know what I would do. But
And we'll
again,
get
that's
into
what you gotta
that.
have your face. You feel me?
We're gonna get into that because I just feel like you got to be prepared at a certain point. Like you got to be prepared. So we'll get into that as we go into. What was your question, Sauce?
Sure.
With the lots of dick pics going around, Nelly, Soldier Boy, Lil Fizz.
Oh, damn, Fizz
Have you
too?
guys? Have you guys actually seen any of the videos or any of the footage?
I seen Soldier Boys.
I
haven't
seen
seen
Soldier
any,
Boy.
yo.
I heard about Nelly's. I can't seem to find the tape to save my life.
And let me
Send
see.
that
Nelly's
in the
too,
group
but I
chat,
haven't-
please.
Yeah, I haven't. You gotta send me that too, because I didn't even. I heard about the Nelly one too, but I didn't
Mhm.
know. I mean,
And I
haven't seen it.
refuse to look up the Little Fizz one because of what I've heard about Little Fizz.
So the Little Fizz one it makes me sad in my heart.
Yeah. That's
Wait,
I
why?
refuse.
What is happening?
It is. It's rather. It's rather interesting because.
Like, is it bad? What happened? Y'all gotta tell me now. You gotta
But
put
in
me
the
on.
meantime, let's talk about y'all's nudes. Do you send
Right.
them so I can set this up properly for you guys
Right.
to see what I'm doing?
So
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
gonna
lie.
front. Right, but how we both got the same damn answer
We said I'm not gonna lie.
at the same damn time. Okay, I'll let you go first, B. I'll
No,
let you
no,
go first.
go, Mo. You go.
All right. So I feel like I'm about to give the same damn answer. Like I definitely have a little vault of stashes that I take, and also I'm in the midst of a body transformation, and I'm liking what I'm seeing, so I'm taking nudes for me too, right? So I got the library on stash, and if you're a good boy and you've made it to a certain round in life, you might get a surprise, or good girl, you might get a surprise in your inbox or in your text message. But I also feel like I'm very protective of those nudes. So if I'm showing my face, that means I fuck with you. You understand me? Like we are in a relationship practically. We're in a relationship. But if I just want to show off a little bit, I'll give you a little tease here and there. But there's levels. Again, everybody's not getting my nudes. It's not happening.
You're right. Facts. I mean, same. I think.
Keep going.
The only time I ever did was like, I definitely have been guilty of showing my face.
It
But
happens.
again, that's like if I really, the only time I ever did that was when I was in my that one relationship I was in like years ago. But I'm the same way too. I have a little vault because I think it's like I just kind of look back at stuff and I'm like, oh, these pictures were a little nice.
I was kind of popping, yes.
Yeah, like I just literally have them in my phone, but yeah, same. But those, yeah, I don't show my face. Like it's the same thing, like you said, like if I'm sending stuff or like if I've sent stuff to someone before, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not showing my face.
Okay. Both of you guys check your Instagram DMs.
We are in there immediately.
And while you guys are checking those, I will.
Oh no!
I always feel like you should be.
Damn, I can't. If I leave here,
I'm sorry.
Damn.
You're just gonna have to live.
No,
Should I show? Will we get banned if I show it?
I don't know. Let's try it.
Let's see. Oh my God, we're gonna get banned.
Let's show a little bit, like 3 seconds. So everybody pay attention.
Oh
okay, so who's this?
This one is. Oh my God. Okay. View, bitch.
I can't.
Twitter. All right, this one's Nelly's. Okay. Oh my God.
Everybody
pay attention.
3 seconds. Everybody pay attention.
Oh my God. Oh
I'm
my
a
God.
weak.
Hurry up.
Oh my God. Mom's not ready.
Oh my God. Real quick.
Wait, turn it on. Oh,
1,
wait.
2, 3. All right, boom. All right, real quick. Nellie's. That's Nellie's.
Yo.
Okay.
Oh my God. I can't even believe that's on
This-
IG, yo.
I'm sick. Okay. This one makes me sick.
This one, so that was Nelly. Lil Fizz, I also want a disclaimer that everybody needs to be prepared. Okay? It's difficult.
It's difficult for me to press.
No, that's not nice. Don't
I'm
yuck
sorry.
someone's yum.
Okay.
Better not show.
3 seconds, guys. Get ready.
Dang, I'm sorry. I was gonna
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
1, 2, 3.
That's Fizz?
That's Fizz. Boom.
Wait. Oh my God, y'all. That's not cute. Nah, yo. Hell no.
No penis shaming on H&H. No penis shaming. All right.
Peter was like, that's Fizz.
Hold on.
I don't.
Somebody said, what was that?
Exactly. That was my sentiment.
God.
Where did everybody go?
Everybody's leaving. We are going. Come back.
No, come back. The comments though, they said, "What was that?" Oh my God, yo! I can't.
This is what I love.
It's okay. No more.
It.
We're done with the pictures,
We're done.
y'all.
We're
done.
done.
With
no
those
more.
videos.
Don't leave us. Don't
Damn,
I'm sorry.
Fizz did not.
If I
Fizz
had
did
to
not
see
need to
Lil
do that.
Fizz, all of y'all had to see Lil Fizz
Right.
because that was interesting.
Oh.
And no, and you know, penis shaming is not. Everybody is unique in their own way.
For sure.
Right.
You didn't
Everybody
need to do all that though.
Yeah.
And can I? This is what I do want to say, right? We should everybody should be proud of their bodies and things of that sort. But should we be recording and storing video footage?
I mean, if you are happy with your body, you would record your image because you think you feel sexy, and maybe bitches like that.
It looks like the mushrooms on
It's
Super
true.
Mario Brothers. There, I said it.
But also, oh my God.
There, I said it.
Mo,
Mo.
Apologize.
Hell no. That's just an accurate depiction.
Ms. Mo Philla, please give Fizz an apology.
That's mad funny, yo.
It's not a judgment. It's an observation.
The men are annoying.
The men are aggravating.
Y'all gotta tell them to come back.
They're coming back now. I see them starting to come back now. It's all right, guys.
But like,
portion is over.
the thing is, like, clearly it got leaked. Like, he probably sent that to someone,
right.
and they just.
That's what me. Okay, nope. He should be proud of it. He should be proud of it.
Dang, that sucks.
I mean, it's true. Like, this is why I don't like unsolicited dick pics either.
Right.
Because I know
because that's crazy.
I know someone who that's what I meant to tell my sister. I know someone who I know somebody whose thing looked like that because I got an unsolicited dick pic one day and I was like, yo, absolutely not.
Okay.
We're not doing that. It's not what's gonna happen.
It so crazy.
Like a dilapidated elbow.
Oh my God.
And I'm bad. I'm the bad guy here.
That was OD. That was good though. That was so funny. No, but it's true. They really be doing that. It's just like they're bold, you know? And you're like,
yeah. And so, guys, I think we're not trying to shame y'all, but I think the lesson of it is I mean, Fizz, shout out to you.
No, because they be talking about women all the time about, you know, like, what they call it, a roast beef.
Roast beef. I want no roast beef. I don't want this. I don't want that.
I don't want this.
Oh my God,
and I don't want that. And then when it gets turned around to their ugly dicks, then they want to be all sensitive. So
we're getting banned tonight. We're getting banned tonight.
But this is like real. This is what we talk about. And the guy do it too. So it's like, please stop playing.
Yeah, like duh.
Where else are you gonna get the women's look? Where else are you gonna get the women's locker room talk other than Henny and Hotwings?
Exactly.
Very true. Very true.
My weave hurts.
Oh, Speaking of women's locker room talk, it usually goes from dicks to weaves. That's usually how it works. That's usually how it works.
It's an easy slide. Like, I don't really have any levels. Like, there was once upon a time that I was sending out nudes like hotcakes.
Like good morning text.
Like
good morning.
Oh my god!
I also don't call nudes nudes. Like, my nudes are still with a little thong or a little panty or
Of
something.
course, you're
like
not
that.
getting all the full Monty.
Yeah.
Now.
So that's what. But I feel like I want every nude that I send out to be leak ready.
So you're over
that
here having
it-
photo shoot.
like, literally, if it does get leaked, I
That's
know
something.
I don't have to be worried because those were leak ready. Like
They're
those
good
were
stuff.
handle ready.
Okay.
I don't want no just anything out there. Like, if I'm gonna go down for nudes, I want it to
Facts.
be like a dope nude. Like, they're like, yeah, but she got that.
That bitch did that though.
That's true. That's very true.
Gave what she was supposed to be giving. So I mean, so like, but I gotta take better care of my phone because there's some damaging things in my phones. If I got hacked for real, it'd be a problem.
Yeah,
Yo,
I had to learn to
super
get that
scary.
Vault app real quick. Get it. Get that Vault app, and it probably doesn't even save you as much as we think it does, but it's an extra layer of security.
Child, I don't know. What we got next?
What's next? What's next on the docket?
The news, that was fun.
Oh, but literally right into this. Does size matter?
And there's two parts to it though,
Yes.
because I would just like I was saying, Fizz probably should not have recorded. Does size matter when recording versus when you're actually taking it? Because I think there's pretty dicks that are just they're worthy of being recorded and need to be documented, right? We can all agree on that. Just like there are pretty vaginas that are just so perfect that it should be documented.
Soldier Boy got a pretty dick.
Yes.
I didn't see his. I gotta look it up.
Let me go
Holla.
send it.
Another one.
Send it
Another
to me.
one.
I think. But you know what it
Another
is? I think
And
it's
be
true. Like,
clean out your phone before you go to
Nah.
your
Right.
man.
Before you go see your man's, please. We
Because
don't
they'll
need
be
no
like, you
smoke.
went on the show and now these bitches are sending
And then girls always be like, but my friend said that to me, bitch, you lying. And see, that's how we get there. And we don't need that.
Yo,
we don't need
that's
that.
so funny. No, but like, you know what I think it is? Like, in real life, like, it's like, does size matter? It's kind of like, it's debatable, right? Because I think, like, if someone sends you a picture, you might get turned off if you don't like
Right.
the size, you feel me? But then in real life, it's probably like, oh, it's not
Actually
not
right.
bad, But
So I've realized I love a good, juicy, large penis in picture only. In picture only. I don't want any parts of that inside of my life or my body.
Oh, I know, like a picture of a big one.
Yeah, I'll
but
take a
not in real
picture
life
of it.
because it'd be too much.
I don't want the actual real thing.
Yeah, it's way more photogenic to take
Yeah.
pictures of a big one. And I
Yeah.
think those are what I call, viral ready or whatever the hell it is.
Leak ready. It's leak ready.
Ready.
Mhm.
So, like, a pretty dick, cool. But I don't know.
Like a fizzer. We'll call it a
Yeah,
fizzer.
like a Nelly. Nelly's probably really great. It's not the most promising thing to look at, but he's probably a good lover.
Yeah, and I wasn't mad at Nelly's. I'm not gonna be mad. I wasn't mad.
No,
at
Nelly's definitely wasn't that. It wasn't like Fizz.
No.
Yeah, and I wasn't mad at Nelly's either. I think just for pictures and leak
Right.
worthy, I don't think that that's the angle that he probably would have want to put out because it photographs better, when it's long.
She said it photographs.
Photo-
I can't.
Do it in a better lighting.
Yeah. The right angle,
Right.
you got
Put some
something.
effort into that shit. Put some effort into it.
Funny.
I mean, whatever.
Just know if you're going to record, there's a possibility of it being leaked. So make it worth your while.
What about size in a different way when it comes to like engagement ring or something like that?
Oh, honey, that has to be a big one.
So here's the thing. It doesn't have to be big, but it better not be a pea size. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like it has to just be like, it's true, you're right. Like
Perfect.
It just has to look beautiful, because
Right.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
And
make sure when I move my hand, something does something. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that thing does something.
I know a lot of people, like when these questions are asked on Facebook and shit, people are like, no, it shouldn't matter. It's the love, and if a ring or material is the
I guess.
reason why you are loving him, then do you really love him?
It's the
Nobody
song for
wants a bitch
me.
ass ring, okay?
Yeah, you want
No.
something to show.
Yeah. I feel
And
like
don't
it's a reflection of him as well.
exactly. And I think it's not even about size or anything. It's like, was there thought about you when you got this ring? Like, can you wear this ring proudly, sis? And if you can't, then slap the shit out of the person
You
that gave
know
it
who
to
I am.
It's true.
Honey,
It's so true.
I'm a hand talker. I need niggas to know that I have been taken.
Because I also know girls who don't like the whole big diamond. They're more of like, I want the small, dainty gemstone type of deal. But if it's a reflection of you and you wave your hand and you're happy with it, sis, I'm with it. But don't come to me with no little PB, BB
Nah,
gun,
I agree.
diamond dust.
100%.
Don't do that.
So,
Don't do that.
I don't like that.
so since
Oh,
you're talking about rings, how do y'all feel about?
Not
It's
get
funny
married.
because you guys are
Sorry.
mentioning rings, and I was having this.
I'm allergic.
No,
I'm
I was
allergic.
having this conversation with my friend earlier, and I was like, "Yo," because I have friends that are married, I have friends that are single, and then I was having that conversation today, like, "Yo, how do you feel about marriage?" Like, I'm curious to know now your thoughts. Like, do y'all believe in marriage? Like, what are your thoughts? Because we're talking about rings, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I think I want to hear y'all first, and then I'll say my piece.
once upon a time, I was really kind of gung ho about getting married, and I wanted to do it. And then, like, as I grew up in life and started to experience life, I don't know if I am like, if it happens, I guess it happens. But I'm in no care to do it, to do
Yeah,
that. I think that I might have been single for too long because that just seems so fucking permanent.
exactly what I said. Oh my
You
god.
know what I
Okay,
think
Mo,
it
what do you
is
think?
I think we are all waking the fuck up from this dream that society has rocked us to sleep with, quite frankly. Like this whole I'm all right, I'm gonna just give the disclaimer. I'm divorced, so I might be coming from a bitter standpoint, 100%. But from my experience in marriage, you can keep that shit. I think marriage actually ruins relationships, 100%. So I'm not interested in getting another marriage certificate. I'm not interested in signing on any dotted lines. I am interested in finding real love in my person, but I don't need no ring or marriage for any of that. No, no ma'am, no ham, no gravy.
For sure.
I'm
I
not like,
agree with
oh,
y'all.
I'm open to it, but it's gotta be like a
It has to be the right
situation where the
person.
Lord
Yeah.
has said, yo, Danielle, this is the one for you. Meet him, you meet her. I made you guys for each other. Like he would have to be very, very specific with telling me that because I don't have the time.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's so
It's
true.
crazy.
But I think it's like what you said. It seems like very final. So I think that's like my struggle with it too. And also like once upon a time I was engaged, but I was like super young. I was like 21, you know? Um, and so I think that kind of shifted like it's kind of like what you were saying, like as you grow through life, you
Mhm.
kind of start to see like I don't know, for me at least my perception of relationships changed. And it's not that I don't believe in marriage. I think if it's with the right person, um then it could work, but also like as human beings we evolve. Like you can either grow with a person or grow apart from a
Thank
person.
you.
So then it's kind of like how do you even, you know what I mean?
So, and I
But
guess that's the
yeah,
part, I think that's the part that I
it's
feel
tough.
like people are missing. And that's the reason why I'm so against marriage, because the fundamental part of marriage is literally making that choice that I'm choosing to grow with you, no matter fucking what. So that's literally
Exactly.
the choice. So a lot of people don't have that in their brain when they're thinking about marriage. They're thinking about the weddings, they're thinking about, the in-laws and
Exactly.
all the dumb shit and not the basic
You gotta think
fundamental
about
thing.
longevity.
It's not
Yeah.
about love. It's not about any of that. It's literally me making a choice that you're a person that I'm choosing to grow through life with, no fucking matter
Yeah.
what.
And that's the key, is true for sure. And like being honest about that communication. And I think for me, it's like that's why, yeah, I was single for long, but like with the relationship that I'm in now, like we're very open and honest about like expectations. Like, if we're struggling with something, like, yo, let's be honest about it
Mhm.
because I'd rather know what you're struggling with or what's up than you doing some like
Crazy
crazy
shit.
shit. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? But Yeah, marriage. I don't know. I just had to ask. I was like, we're talking about rings, and
I just be
it's
talking about it for conversation. I don't want
No,
to.
I mean, I think it's a good question. I feel like as I continue to grow, it's gonna be interesting to see, or if I
because
find
somebody
a
could change that. Yeah.
I was
yeah,
gonna
somebody
say,
can change it, and I'm like, oh no, I used to be like this, and now I'm like
Mm-hmm.
this.
and that's what
Yeah.
Um,
I'm learning. There's no
yeah.
definitive answer to anything in this part of
Exactly.
life. You know what
Anything
I
can
mean? A year from now, I'll be fucking
change
walking down
for
somebody's
sure.
aisle like, bitch, remember last year I was like, I would never.
You know what I mean?
I'm like,
I mean,
It's true. You got to do what makes you happy.
there's a definitive answer to this question, though. What about a woman proposing to a
bitch,
man?
no.
Hell no.
Hell
Never.
to the motherfucking no.
Yo,
I don't
I
even
just
know
saw
why
that.
people even write that as a
That's
question. No,
stupid.
Evan Lisa, thank you
Do
for bringing
it.
it up because niggas will have you out here thinking that you supposed to, because of equality, you supposed to get down on your damn knee and propose to them.
I don't ever want to be that equal. You can keep that. I don't ever want to be that equal.
What do
Ever.
you listen, honey? No,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Hey. Not agree with
no.
that. And I've seen those videos too of like women literally getting down on their knees to propose to their guys. I've seen like pregnant women
I saw that
doing it.
one.
I'm like, yo,
I
what
saw
is
that
going
one.
on?
And I think for me,
Carrying
It's
his
so
big-headed
crazy.
baby, and
you're-
she got down on her little fucking swollen knee
Like
to
8
propose to
months
his
pregnant. Like,
ass.
no.
In the
with
park
a belly,
outside. In the park outside.
all
Honey.
romantic.
Listen.
Belly too,
And
Absolutely.
aside from
yo.
it being unnatural, like, is that not a huge red flag? If you are, as the woman, are that pressed to be married to this man that you're
Is
like,
it
It is a
being
red
pressed
flag.
if you're being equal, Mo?
we know what it is, okay? Don't let this Gen Z fucking Twitter society get it fucked up, all right? That's pressed
Right.
on 1,000. That's pressed.
Although same-sex marriage though, then how do you decide?
And that's what I
If
mean.
you're
I
if
feel
you're
like
gonna marry a woman, then it's kind of like
that's where the gray area lies. I feel like anybody can, with same-sex marriages or LGBTQ, the rainbow family, there are no rules. And I wish people would stop trying to put rules or
Yeah.
heterosexual rules in non-heterosexual relationships. It doesn't even apply. Whoever
it
wants
doesn't
to
apply. Yeah,
whoever wants to propose over there can propose.
we'll do
Whoever
it.
feels
Yeah,
like it. Yeah.
that's true. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's how I would imagine it to be, because
Mhm.
it's it's even playing fields.
Right. I've
Oh,
seen
but maybe that's what the men are saying, that it should be on even playing fields.
Not
What
when it
kind
comes
of
to
ring do you propose with to a man?
you said
none.
what?
What kind of ring do you even propose with to a man?
I
None.
know. I have no idea. Right,
Give you
none. It's just
ring your phone and tell you better get your life because it's not happening.
hell no. Mm-mm.
Let me
What
see.
is
Men engagement rings.
Is
I
that
just
even a
think it's
search?
like
That's a search now.
Oh wow, they are extravagant.
This is the life we're
okay,
in.
guys. So
But I mean,
how do you guys feel? I'm just thinking about now relationships, open marriages, open relationships. What do y'all feel
ooh,
about that? Oh, that's cute. That's really
that's
cute.
fly. That's fly. I'm glad you actually asked that because we had been having like a weeks long, debate, not debate, but
Dog.
forum about this.
I've
This
seen a
concept.
lot of it. Like, yeah.
I'm me.
I
I'm
don't
all
know.
about
That's
the
a tough
village.
one.
I'm all about the village. I'm all about it takes a village.
Okay.
So I'm open to it to a certain extent. I've learned that there are levels to it for me. It cannot just be I'm in a willy-nilly open relationship with multiple people. It's that I don't have the bandwidth for that.
Yeah.
But I do know when there's going to be a certain part in the relationship where shit's going to get like, all right, we got to figure out some spice, and how do we figure that out? I've
Yeah,
learned to
for
be
sure.
open and open-minded in that aspect. So, but my ideal situation is me and my bae, and then we go out and go play together. But we just go. That's it. We just playing. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah, that makes sense. So kind of like,
that.
yeah, that honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to that either. But when you say that, would it be like a thing where it's like, is it like someone that you guys are consistently seeing, or maybe just like a one-time type of thing? Do you know
I
what
feel
I
like
mean?
when it's that consistent shit, that's where it gets messy.
It gets
That's where it
messy. Yeah.
gets a little cloudy. Unless there's very clear boundaries and like you got a schedule and everything is like set up, and that never really happens
Right.
because we know as humans we evolve and shit changes. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
what I'm saying.
so I feel like the
Or like you
safest way
think
to
they're
go about
cool.
it. I feel like the safest way for me, because I really want to live this life. So I've been thinking about practical ways of how to live that life. And I'm like, you have to find that community, that open group sex type of community where it's everybody has that same understanding. So going to sex clubs. If I want to play with somebody, me and my babe can go to a sex club
What do you mean
and we can
play?
play.
A sex club.
Oh, you didn't know
Okay,
there was sex
elaborate, because I
clubs?
didn't know that was.
I didn't
I
know.
don't know that
Yeah,
was a thing.
explain
Hold
the
up.
sex club and then explain the play.
Play is sex, literally.
Oh
So
my.
yeah, and that can come in multiple forms. It could be we bring a girl home. It could bring we bring a boy home. It could bring we play as a couple. Couples playing around with each other. I don't freaking care. But when it's all said and done,
Okay.
we're going home with me and you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, the safest way to get that type of ish off is to go into a community that already cultivates that kind of safe space to do so, which would be a sex club or a sex, there's little underground sex parties and shit like that.
See, play for
Whoa.
me
Hold
was
up.
just
Okay, so
exploring
elaborate.
it.
Like,
Okay, so I'll tell you my first sex club experience since we're here. We're here.
yes,
Sauce's
I want to
face though, and
know.
it's your face, Saucy.
I'm trying to visualize it because I'm thinking mad hard.
She's
I'm
trying to keep up, yo.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Because it's true.
wow.
Because even like playing, right? Like for you, it's like, oh, just like simple flirting and shit, maybe like kissing, but it could be, it could be other things,
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't flirt with me. You end up fucked. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
I'm weak. Okay, so tell us the story. Like,
So-
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah,
Like,
and I mean, it's not,
communities of people that do this.
I mean, in Massachusetts, it's not really out there, but they're out there. I feel like other states are way more open about it. But yeah, I walked to this place. Shout out to my homegirl. She actually referred me to it because she's a part of that community. And she was like, "Yo, this is a special night here at this spot. Y'all want to roll with me?" I had been telling her I wanted to experience it, so I was like, "Bet, let's go." We drive out to this space. It's like this big ass warehouse. We walk in, and it's like a legit club. There's a bar here, coat check.
Dancing.
There was a dance. There was a dance floor, a DJ, a pole with couches around. But so like, let me set it up though. When you walk into the door, you have like a membership card. So
Okay.
the girl had the membership card, and she's like, "These are my guests. This is their first time. You cannot have your phone on, so they make you turn your phone off immediately.
Where your phone?
Shut up.
You can keep your phone on you,
Okay.
but you have to turn it off. You can't
Okay.
have it on. So they make you turn your phone off.
Why is that? That's so interesting.
Because I mean that's what keeps it a safe space, because anybody can pick up their phone and record and start doing all types of crazy shit, and then that's no longer a safe space anymore.
But then what if you want to like follow each other or something?
I think after everything is said and done, maybe you meet up outside and exchange some
like,
numbers, you know? Right, catch me outside and we'll exchange some numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, we walk in, get through the door, and it's like the bar, the coat check, all of that. Then you walk down this long hallway, and off the hallway there's different rooms. I think that is it, Casey. I think it is.
Shut up. Oh my God. This is so crazy.
First of all, Casey, why do you know that?
Because I know Casey, gang.
Casey, we got it.
I think it was.
But yeah, so off that long hallway, there's different rooms.
There's
There's different rooms, and the different rooms have like different themes. One room is like all beds. One room is like the kink where you can get tied up, you can get whipped, all those things. One room is the smoker's room. You know, that's where I was. In the smoker's room.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And then at the end of the hallway was like a dance floor with the stripper pole, the couch. So it really felt like a club. And you really don't feel that pressure of having to participate. You don't feel that pressure. It's just like you can either stand there and watch, you can go get a drink and dance on the dance floor. Everybody was incredibly like, it's actually way more, they're way more polite in the sex clubs than they are in regular nightclubs. Like people won't even come to talk to you unless they have your permission. It was so dope. It was so freeing. I'm like dancing on the dance floor, look over, see a couple going at it. You understand me? I was like, yes.
Shut up.
You understand me? Fucking.
Yo, but then that's crazy. This sounds like a movie for real because I had no idea.
That'd be a whispering.
I do that because it's like, yo, that's crazy. But like, so interesting. So, but the only way you can get in is if you're invited or you have like a pass or like a membership.
Yeah, so you have to be a member or you have to be with a member. Yeah.
But if you don't know a member, how would you find a member?
Or like sign up.
I'm sure you'll find one. There's plenty out there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Someone asked, like, how do you find? I think that's what it's like. Someone said, how do you find the?
It's kind of like a secret. In Massachusetts, it's treated like a
society,
so to speak. So you kind of have to just have conversation, and those who know will tell you. And those.
I'm like, oh my god, okay. That's so interesting, but I think
very interesting.
Yeah, I think it would definitely. That sounds like a dope thing to experience. I think with the whole like polyamory, right? Like, okay, yes, playing with people is like one thing, but then I think what is tricky, I think for me is like either that person will get caught up or something crazy, and it's like we don't have time for that because I'm not trying to fight nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's it. I learned recently I can't do full-on relationships. I don't have the bandwidth to have multiple relationships. No.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of energy, you know?
Yeah, I think that also as I'm getting older, I am entertained, not interested, but more so entertained by the idea of some type of openality in a relationship. Some type of loophole to monogamy.
Mm-hmm. There's gotta be. Gotta be.
Yeah, because it's tough to be monogamous, yo. Like that's just what it is, you know.
And I'm
curious to know your thoughts on that.
I do know that everybody, there's always that one person that's out there like, it's not tough to be monogamous. It's a there are people out there that are naturally monogamous. God bless you. God bless you.
Yeah, it's not for everyone.
It's not for everybody.
But see, for me, I don't even want to even be non-monogamous. Like I don't want to have sex with anybody else, I don't think, because I like to have sex with the same person. I think it's cool. But I do like to hang out, you know, like,
and I guess that's where
you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is
understand? Exactly.
Yeah.
So polyamory comes in different formats. There are some people that'll have different emotional connections with a lot of people. I can't take that.
Hell no, that's a lot.
But I don't find you hanging out with people. I don't want you liking them though.
Exactly. That's the point.
Like, you like somebody else.
I don't like that.
But it's like Mo said, I think if it's you and your partner, like maybe playing around with someone, then I feel like that's a little bit safer in the sense of like, okay, we understand that this is not an emotional thing. This is just us like experimenting. But I think that if it were to become an emotional thing, or like you're actually having a relationship, like let's say you're in a relationship and you have like a girlfriend in there or like another man in there, like that just sounds like a mess. Yeah. And I'm like a little crazy, so I would just be like, absolutely not. Like, I just can't. I just can't do that.
I'm a little bit psycho, just a smidge.
No, hell no. Or like you think you're fine, and then you're like, actually, no, I can't fucking do this.
Yeah.
Remember, I just told you that, Saucy. I just told you. I remember I've been screaming, I want a boyfriend and a girlfriend. I just want my boyfriend and my girlfriend. And then the universe presented me with that opportunity, and I was like, I don't want a boyfriend and a girlfriend. I don't want both of them. I want either one or the other, and then we play.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, no.
That's definitely it. It definitely does boil down because I am naturally a possessive person. I am naturally a possessive person.
Me too. But I feel like I'm almost turned on by that though.
Yes.
It's like I'm turned on by my and it's not like I'm jealous. It's that like I just don't want.
That's me. What you doing?
Yeah.
That's me.
I want her to understand that she's only talking to you because I'm turned on, but don't get any. And
exactly.
Then, I just like want to know like the
who
But that's
I'm
what
not
it
actually
is.
feeling
Like,
threatened by that girl. I'm just actually just
exactly.
enjoying being possessive. That's literally what's happening right now.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like I
Into the
enjoy
polyamory.
being a jealous psychopath. Like I know you ain't over there talking to a girl while I'm like, nigga, I can't wait to get you home. I
Oh,
will.
I'm gonna tear you up when
I'm
I
gonna
get you
tear
home.
you up. Tear you in
Nah,
Paris
it's
in
definitely
public.
it's tough. I don't know, yo. It's tough. And the reason why too is because there was this post I saw. I was about the whole polyamory thing, and there's this comedian, D. Ray Davis. I think y'all heard of him.
Mhm.
He has two girlfriends, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh my god, and they're both so pretty. And I'm like, damn. So I guess one of them he's been like that's his girl he's been with for like 10 years, and then I guess recently they brought in like a girl, and he has two girlfriends. But I'm like, how does that work? Like, oh, I
I
don't know.
could
I
see
just
it
have so many
working. I
questions.
think if the guy is really like really about his shit, it can work. I honestly I can see it working. Even for me, I think it was just the situation I was
Yeah,
encountered. It didn't work for me, but I could see it. I don't
yeah.
mind. I
You
don't.
have to be very
It takes a
insecure.
village. It takes a fucking
It
village. You know
takes
what
Yeah,
a
I'm saying?
village.
It takes
it
a
does.
village.
Sleep me.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting topic. I've thought about it a lot. Like, yeah.
I mean, it is trending now because I think that a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
are making it like everybody's in the age of just do whatever makes you
Who the
happy. As
hell
long as
happy?
it's good between you and that
100%.
person, all of the social norms and the gender norms and all of the fucking norms.
Everything is shifting.
Yeah. And some of it is comfortable and other parts are really uncomfortable. So I know that for a lot of people, the even thought of an open relationship is kind of scary because they
Yeah.
are so conditioned that monogamy is the
Exactly.
way. And I think that, like it's gonna take a long time before we start really being okay with people being
Yeah.
so open.
Ooh, shout out to Evan Disa. I appreciate you because that's actually a different spin on life. Maybe I do need two boyfriends.
But that's how I feel too, all the time. Like I need two boyfriends. And I feel like they don't
But I
have
mean,
to like each other and we don't have to
No,
kumbaya. But like sometimes you're busy and I
right.
can't go out. So
Or
can
sometimes this boy gives the
but it's
qualities
like
that this boy doesn't give. So rather than me stress
they
either
wouldn't
one of
even be
y'all out,
down for that, yo.
yeah.
Hell no, they wouldn't be down for
That's
They'd be
because
like,
men
nope,
are
let's
too
bring in another
possessive.
girl.
Men
right?
are too
Honestly.
possessive and
Like
then we don't get a chance.
it takes a different type of man, I feel, because not every man, I feel like men would always want to have like, okay, another girl, but if you try to tell them,
Oh
oh, let's
yeah,
bring in
that switches
another
up the
guy
game.
or whatever, they'll be like, no, baby girl.
Nobody's
So
fucking my woman. Jason is obviously like that because Jason really wants us to know
it's
that he
like,
does not believe in
Okay, he wants to
polyamory
make that
at
very
all.
clear. He wants to make it very, very clear. We
you
got
see,
it,
but
Jason.
yeah, he's saying like one, and that's dope. But like a lot of people, I think, you know what I think it is? I would rather be open or like again have these conversations or like know what we're doing or like
Exactly.
go play or something rather than you lie to me and then just go cheat because what are we
Yeah.
doing at that point? You know what I mean?
And I think that's the bottom
So
line. That's the type of love I'm looking for. Whether we discuss or whether we transition into polyamory,
yeah,
whatever amory,
yeah,
I just want somebody that we can have that real ass fucking conversation and we'd be like, all right, this is what we doing.
exactly,
This is
and
what the fuck we doing.
exactly,
I feel the
it's true.
conversation part is the hard part though, because it's like, hey, I don't want to lose you, but I just want you to know that I want to be out here.
I just want to
But I
play a
want to
little
mess with
bit. I want to
Yeah.
play. I would say it just like that, babe, but I
but
want
it
to
is
play.
Yeah.
How can you
but
deny that? How can you deny
it's
that?
better. I would rather have those conversations than not know, you know what I mean, or like have you cheat on me or whatever. But I think that's exactly what it is. People don't want to have those conversations. Like people are scared to even talk about these things,
Right.
or like kind of because like society is like, oh no, you shouldn't be doing that. But you got to do whatever works for you, really.
And
And
also,
it's like
let's
you
just be
won't know
real.
until you try.
There's also a real live fear because a lot of people are not secure with their partners wanting somebody else. You know what
That
I mean?
too.
So
Yeah.
the fear of me saying this to you and it completely blowing up everything we
Could
built just
backfire.
because I mean, I definitely have witnessed that. I'm a testament of that. I lived in my truth,
I'm a
and it's
testament.
fucking.
I'm be out here.
Listen, I lived in my truth, and that shit blew the fuck up. You understand me in my
You
face,
know,
but
it's true.
I wouldn't
Hell
wouldn't
no.
change it though, because I'm like, I stayed true to what I needed and what I wanted. So
Yeah.
whatever comes with
Yeah,
that, it is what it is.
that's true. And you
Sorry.
could try
I was
it
going
and you'll
to.
see if it's for you or not, you know?
That's it.
I mean,
She
I
said,
mean,
I don't know.
do I really have to try taking a bullet to a head to know that it's
That's what
that
I'm
it's not
saying.
okay?
It's like, I know it's a touchy subject. It definitely is.
I
Yeah,
just don't like. I just feel like it should be like an unwritten statement that we technically still single until we are married.
thank you.
That part.
Can we talk about that part?
I know she always
Honestly,
says that. How do
I
y'all feel
mean,
about that?
I mean
agree.
that you, in order to get there though, like at some point you have to cut off other people or whatever to get to the married part. And I feel like there should be a part. I feel like soon thereafter you should stop having sex with everybody and maybe focus on just the one that you are going to wed.
Mm.
But I don't know. I just feel I don't know. I'm nervous.
I don't even know, yo, because the same way you can have an open relationship, you can have an open marriage, or like there's people that, I mean, I don't know,
But
you don't really see that out
you
here, but like people having multiple wives, but I don't know. It's just a lot. When I think about multiple people, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to
No, I
balance.
mean, no, that's not what polyamory is. Jason says some people are reckless too. Polyamory doesn't always involve willing
That's not
participants. And
polyamory
that's
then.
not polyamory.
That's just
Polyamory is both of you guys
all willing participants.
decided.
All willing
Yeah.
participants
You
is
know
what
what else is,
polyamory
you
is.
know what else too? Like, how do you, okay, if you are playing with other people, right? Like, you're your partner, like, how can you make sure that nobody has an STD? Because, honey, nobody got time for that.
And this is where it gets taboo. And that's what I'm saying. You
You
really
know?
have to be about this life to be about this life. If you care about your body and protecting, you
Yeah.
have to take those weird and awkward steps to be like, yo, sis, when's the last time you've been tested? Yo, bro,
It's
let me
true,
see your
'cause, like,
chart. You know what I'm
you
saying?
imagine
You have
that?
to
Like,
do that.
no. Yeah,
Because I mean, we're adults. It's not like we're fucking high school kids. Like we
exactly.
need to be comfortable with having these real ass conversations.
It's
Like we
true.
have to. And don't get me
100%.
wrong, I'm not gonna sit here and steal in the soapbox and act like I preach every time I'm laying down and be like, wait, let me check your chart before we do this. No, I'm not doing that. But if I'm making a conscious effort to bring extra parties in and all types of stuff like that,
No,
I'm gonna do that
you
effort
have
to
to,
make sure
100%.
everybody's safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
true.
This was so interesting.
I just feel like that's a lot too. Like
There's
that's
a
what
lot of juices and things going on,
yeah,
honey.
that's so much.
Mad shit to keep track of. Like,
It's a lot. That's what I'm saying.
it's
You
like,
really
what
got to
if
be about that life.
There's a chart of what?
And then, yo,
Yeah, there's a chart, your health chart, Jason. You know the thing that your
Oh.
records, your health records.
yeah, like, you feel me? You don't want to catch nothing.
No,
I
And
I'm
just
you
very
just gotta
serious
get
about
that
that.
on your patient gateway or your my chart.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, guys, it's okay to practice safe sex too. Holy shit! Like, put on a
Right,
fucking
like,
I mean,
condom.
safe
yo.
sex kind of is whack. Let me stop. I'm just
Hey yo! But it's
do not
true.
sound
We're
like
gonna
that,
be real.
everybody
We're
in
gonna
the
be real
world.
about it.
Yo.
It's whack,
But
but it's necessary.
yeah,
It's
it is. It's
necessary.
very
Very.
necessary, and we encourage you all.
Now,
You
group
all.
play, especially with group play, I encourage 100% safe sex. I don't play those.
Yeah, group play. I would have to
Nah,
be.
hell, hello.
100%.
We ain't got time.
I ain't got time for none of that.
I think
Hell
everybody
no.
hates condoms.
Of
Like
course,
I
like-
think that in the most general sense of it, everybody hates condoms because it's not natural. You know,
Anything that's good for you doesn't usually feel good. Let's call it what it is. But we know what we need to do. We know what we need to do. And
Because if
sometimes
you
we
had-
do, sometimes we don't.
if you had sex with a condom and then have sex without a condom, you understand that sex without a condom literally is lit.
Lit as fuck.
It
But
is lit.
condom sex can be lit too.
Condom sex is amazingly lit. It is the best kind to have.
I hate
She
us
said it
so
We,
much.
we, Miss Mozilla, hot sauce, beer, Javier, all of us, we support safe sex.
100%.
Even though we know.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's crazy out here. You cannot. I'm done with her, yo.
Even though we out here
No,
wilding.
now y'all are doing this too.
Now we whispering too.
Yo, I can't. But it's better to be safe than sorry, because ain't really got time. Especially like you said, Mo. Like if you're doing the group shit, like you definitely gotta be smart.
Right.
Like,
there's a whole lot of factors. There's a whole lot.
And people are like crazy. Like the world is a little crazy these days. You cannot. I just can't trust people.
You know what? I think
my trust issues are crazy.
That's the most scary thing right now. Is that like even meeting people that otherwise you would have been like, oh, you know, this is not bad, whatever. You really gotta be careful out here.
Yo,
bitches is ending
crazy.
up dead.
Yo,
or
dating apps. Trying to meet up with people on dating apps.
Yeah,
Very
like
scary.
it's not okay. Like these women who have who are just out here just trying to meet people or have a good time
because
are winding
up. You know how sad that is?
Let's keep in mind we're now in a new phase where we can't be outside to meet people, so we're all turning to these fucking dating apps to try to put ourselves out there.
The chick from the metaverse got gang raped within 60 seconds of being in the metaverse. I'm like, my nigga, how do you get gang raped? She was like, it was all over. She went to the metaverse. As soon as she went into the metaverse, she was surrounded by this group of guys who all took turns fucking her avatar and then said, don't act like you didn't like it. Took pictures of her before she can unsnap her shit and get out.
Even in the metaverse. We're not even safe in the metaverse.
We're not even safe in the metaverse.
Crazy. Wait.
It ain't even a real place.
It's not even real.
I'm saying, I'm like, how does this, the fact that there's even a metaverse, like I'm still trying to wrap my head around how this even works. So like, it's just people living online, like you create avatars and then people are just.
You ever heard of that game IVR or whatever, IMVU or whatever that shit? It's that.
I remember that.
On 1,000. It's that.
This is crazy.
It's like you're your own Polly Pocket.
Literally.
Your own Polly Pocket.
We're living in this
crazy.
Polly Pocket.
That is hilarious. Sorry, the Polly
So for
Pocket
those of us who are still trying to live in the real world and try to meet real people, we still got to worry about our lives being taken away because there's sickos out there on dating apps looking for fresh meat. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. I'm even leery giving my phone number out these days. Like,
yo, this is they said people don't understand. I don't get the metaverse either because they're asking like, yo, how does this work? Like the Sims game. Like I don't understand it, but
it literally is a virtual reality. You put on these goggles and then you step inside of this world that looks mad real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks mad real. So it's like the Matrix. You plug up with the glasses.
Shut up! I didn't even know it was with goggles. That's
so people are now buying real estate in there. They're starting businesses in there, and like I said, bitches is getting raped in the metaverse.
So you're telling me this girl? Hold up. So basically, this girl put on her goggles, and when she entered the metaverse, there was just guys there, and they raped
ready to be raped.
Avatar,
and they jumped on her avatar. So since you can see yourself, because you can see yourself,
this is so bizarre.
We saw them raping her, and before she can, and she was like within 60 seconds, within the minute of her got in there. And by that time, like I guess I don't know what was happening, but she got a chance to take them off, and she was like, she's traumatized. And I think she might be suing Jeff Bezos.
This is crazy. No,
this is the world we're in now. This is the world we're in now.
I don't even know. That's fucking crazy. But like, people. That's the whole point I was trying to make. Like, people are crazy. Like, people can't go out on dates. I don't know if you guys also heard about the girl. She was like 23. This beautiful girl in Connecticut that like met this guy on. I don't know if it was like Tinder or.
Oh, it was Bumble. The white guy.
Bumble, yes, the white guy, and then they met, and he killed her. It's just crazy.
Allegedly,
right?
My god,
it's scary. It's scary.
We all know what happened.
But it's happened so many times. Like I've heard so many stories of like people, getting killed like on dating apps or like literally killers. There was this whole movie about one of them. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, I
That was
don't
the
know. Like
Craigslist guy, right? Was it the Craigslist guy?
Yes, the Craigslist
Mhm.
killer. Very scary.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, he was killing all
How do
the
you
chicks
feel
on
about like
Backpage.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Online dating, it's like I'm not against it because it's kind of like it's the new age. Like that's just how we're
Right,
living
because we're
now.
not outside, but it's scary
Exactly.
though.
But
It's
it's still
scary.
like it's the same way you can meet someone in person and you think this person is
True.
like, you know what I mean? And then they're crazy. So
Right.
Next
I
thing
don't
you
know.
know, you're in
Just
somebody's trunk.
I do know
it's
from dating apps,
yo,
I'm
stop.
learning. I usually learn by the time I've given them my numbers, usually when they show they're crazy. I'm grateful because I'm
Sorry,
like,
dumpster fire.
but no, it's real. It is a dumpster fire because literally everybody's normal when you're
Yo,
texting back and forth in the chat part of the dating app.
it's
And then they're
crazy.
like, let's go. Let me get your number. I want to talk to you here. All right, bet. And then that happens.
Oh
And
my
then the crazy
god.
starts unfolding. Why aren't you texting me back? Now I'm gonna call you. Now I'm gonna block you
Yo,
because you're crazy.
I've had some crazy, like when I was single, I used to be like, I've gone on the dating apps because I was like, whatever, let me just check it out. But I've had crazy stories, like people, it really is a dumpster fire. Like people
It's
are
a dumpster
wild, yo.
fire. And I hate it
But I
there.
don't
I
know, it's so
absolutely hate it
funny.
there. And
Nah, but
I'm gonna stick
we're out of the
beside my
clip.
same ain't shit ass roster because trying to build new is very scary. I
That's
mean,
why I said I would rather recycle than I would
Recycle.
do something new because
yeah,
people is crazy
Yeah,
in this
people
world.
really are
very
crazy.
scary.
But like I don't know, like I have met crazies on there. I'm not gonna lie, but I've also met people that like I develop really good friendships with and like I'm cool with, But
Right.
and it's dope to meet new people, but also it is very like the dating world and just meeting people online is just it's scary sometimes for
It's
sure.
very scary. And let me
Yeah.
not completely throw all shade to the dating app because I have had some successful connections from the dating
Mm-hmm.
app. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, not quite friends, but
Yeah.
they're cool. They're cool people.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. It's funny.
I like them. All
Kind
right.
of.
So interesting. I'm still stuck on that metaverse. That's insane for real.
Oh
Nobody's
wow,
safe.
Jason G. He says online dating is a dumpster fire. Dumpster
Women,
fire. Women
women.
tried to sell me their bodies on these sites. I had to take a break.
No
Like
way.
prostitution.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's another side of it. They don't talk
Wait,
about that.
what do
The
Can
you
I
ladies
find
are
a
mean?
sugar daddy on
heavy.
there?
The ladies are heavy on the prostitution on these dating apps. You better
Really?
believe it. Yes.
Oh my
You better
God.
believe
I
it.
know I know I've seen people that are like kind of like what we were saying of like couples going on there and like trying to find people to like hook up with. I've seen that,
So there's
but
ladies that
oh my
act like
God.
they're just single women looking for love, but once you get into their
Yeah.
inbox, you start realizing, oh, you ain't looking for love, sis. You looking for a trick. You looking for a jump.
Oh my
And they
God.
be saying like
I
some
haven't had
wanna
to deal
sell
with that.
your
Thank
stuff.
goodness. Thank goodness I have not
This
because
is
I
so
could tell a
bizarre,
hoe. I
kid.
feel like I could tell a hoe from a mile away. No. But no,
Yo,
I
life.
haven't had that. But guys tell me they'll come in the inbox and they'll do that kind of doting back and forth. Hey, what do you like? This, that, the third. Then when it comes to time to making plans and setting dates, that's when the money talk starts happening.
Yo, he
Jeez.
said,
Right.
I'm looking for a
You want
connection
to see
so I
some
can get
ass?
the
Send me
price.
here's my cash
and
app.
get
You'd
a
be like,
price. Damn.
You better connect this pussy.
hey yo.
Yo, this is so crazy.
And then
No, no,
Lisa,
no.
it is a strange world,
It's
this
very strange.
online
It
dating
really
thing. It
is.
is
It
very
really is.
strange. Very strange.
I wouldn't
And you
recommend
gotta
it.
have a really
It's a
tough,
hit or miss.
yeah. It's mostly miss,
Mostly miss.
mostly miss, but you
Very
might
rarely a
hit a
hit.
couple of
Yo,
times, and go on a maybe 1 or 2 dates before you miss because it's. I don't think I'm still friends with
no,
anybody
I
that
got
I've
one that's still
dated.
hanging
yeah,
on. One person, my West Coast
it's
shorty,
still
is
hanging on.
still hanging
My
on.
West Coast shorty.
Yo, you also have to make sure that they're not catfishing you because people really be doing
Oh
that shit too.
yeah, that be That's the thing. I've finally figured out how to
Yo.
navigate through that. I'm not playing with nobody on these apps. You understand me?
I'm
Within the first
triggered.
24 hours, I
I'm gonna
know,
FaceTime
poor
me.
saucy.
No,
Within the
it's
first
true. That shit
24
happens.
hours, I am requesting a FaceTime. You're not
See,
wasting
No,
my
you
time.
have
Girl, I have
to.
learned. I have learned. I will never get duped like that again.
No, I'm not playing with
Goddamn
you.
catfish
I want to
ass
see what you
motherfucker.
look like in
Wait, you were
video.
you were catfish?
Girl,
Yes, she got
catfish.
catfished. She got catfished and ghosted
Stop.
at
What
the same
happened?
time.
Nigga, catfish and ghost. How you gonna
At the
catfish me and
same
then ghost
time.
me?
What happened? From a dating app? Yo, this
From
is
a
crazy.
date? No, where was it? Was it fucking Plenty of Fish again? No,
Oh,
this is
goddamn POF.
I don't even know what the fuck this one was.
Oh, what was it? Because we were all on that bitch together. What was that one?
Yeah.
It's so small. I can't.
I can't remember
I
either.
think it was Plenty of Fish.
It wasn't because I ain't never did POF. I ain't not never.
Okay.
I ain't
Yo,
not never.
that was a little ratchet up in
I'm
there.
scared of
Maybe
POF.
Hinge.
It might have been
Hinge.
Hinge. It might have
It's
been
okay.
Hinge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
So
Hinge.
wait, so somebody
I'm-
catfished you on Hinge.
Yeah, so I started talking to this dude,
I can't.
and he was dope. He was tall. He was a basketball player, not a real basketball, but he was overseas. He was gorgeous. I should have known it. I felt it was a setup because I kept telling motherfuckers, this nigga ain't real.
You
This
did
nigga's
say
not
that.
real. This nigga is not real.
She did
And
say
they were
that.
like, no, he could be real,
Stop.
or whatever. But because I don't FaceTime, I spoke to him on the phone, but I don't FaceTime. So I never got a
No.
chance
Oh my
to see him.
god.
Then one day he was like, yo, I'm gonna drive up to Boston. I'm gonna come see you. And I'm like, okay, cool. I get all dressed, get my hair done, everything like that, because he calls me when he's leaving. He called me when he was on the road. The nigga even called me when he got here, and he was like, I just need 45 minutes. 45 minutes turned into 3 hours. Next thing I know,
God, yo.
it turned into all day. I was waiting for 3 hours. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, nigga, I think I was catfish. And then maybe 3 weeks later, he hit me up like, hey. I was like, I
No.
knew it. You catfished me. He actually sent me his real picture, which I still don't know if it's real or not because
Right.
nigga's catfish. So how would I fucking know? And
Stop.
Yeah, that was something out of a straight up catfish episode. Hot Sauce literally had a catfish episode. Literally.
I guess
People
I'm
are
glad that he didn't kill
crazy.
me.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't kill you, but he did stalk you because he watched the episode of Henny
Yes.
and Hotwings the night that he stood her up
Yes.
and told her
Yes.
that he watched the
Dude.
episode.
He did all that.
Yo, you see? People are. This is just. I can't. That's like really scary.
It's traumatizing.
That's how it be. That's how it be, and it's sad.
Oh
It
my
is sad.
God. Yeah. but- yeah.
Trigger.
Bye.
That's happened Is it
But
trigger?
that actually we are.
Time flies when you're having fun, honey.
Yeah, because I was like,
I
wait,
know. This is so good.
I'm like, wait, what?
When did we get here? How did that happen?
I'm glad my service got it together because I was struggling at first.
I didn't have to get you. You know, Joe Byron is in the
Joe
office now.
Byron.
I was so tight. I'm like, yo, absolutely not. This cannot be real. But I'm glad it worked.
Thea, it was absolutely a pleasure
Yes.
to have
It
you
was
here
so
with
dope.
us today.
Thank you
You're
guys
so dope.
so
Like,
much.
look at you. I was
Thank
like,
you.
yes, Thea, host this show, my nigga.
Okay.
No, because I'm like, let me try to, you feel me? Let me try to ask some questions.
No, that
but
was
this is
that,
good.
it was I saw the longest lashes dealing with Pio. Boy.
Okay. Jason is triggered today. Okay.
But no, it's been a pleasure to actually meet
Yes.
you face to face, and I can't as face to face as
Yes.
As it's gonna
it is
get.
right now. But I can't wait to meet you in real life. You are an
Yes, me
absolute
too.
doll and a pleasure to have.
Thank you guys so much.
Tell us where we can find all of your stuff.
Yeah, so Bia Javier on Instagram. That's also like on all digital platforms for my music. I have a new record coming out soon for Valentine's Day, actually. So make sure y'all check that out. Yes, super exciting. But yeah, Bia Javier on all digital platforms, Instagram, and yeah.
All of that.
Oh,
Make sure you let them know about that Let My Love Go. Please. Make sure you let
Yes.
them
Oh my
know.
God. Okay. Thank you for plugging that in because I be
Got you.
forgetting for
I
real.
got you.
I'm always
You're
forgetting.
doing Thea's job.
So Lisa Bello, and I love Lisa Bello. Shout out to her.
Shout
We have
out
a
to
record
Lisa
out.
Bello.
I love
Yes.
her so much. So
Love
we
her.
have a record out, Let My Love Go. So make sure you guys stream that. And then the
Run
one
it
that is
up.
dropped, Run It Up. It's doing very well. So I'm excited about that. And then the one I'm dropping on Valentine's Day is a remix that I have. It's one of my records with Rose with Babe. So shout out to him too. He's a
Oh,
super dope
nice.
artist. Yeah, I'm excited for y'all to hear that too. So yeah, that's the next one.
Ooh,
That's
I might have to get that. I might have to talk to you about that for the other thing.
Yes,
Talk about that.
yes, I will. I'll send that to you.
Thank you. Thank you very
Yes.
much. And
Go ahead, Mo.
okay, yeah, I was gonna say. And if you're looking for me, you can find me, Ms. Mophila, MZMOPHILA, on everything: Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Also follow my website, MsMophila.com. Also, make sure you follow Inside the Maze on YouTube for the critical breakdown, where you'll probably be seeing this beautiful face very soon as well. And hot sauce.
Follow myself, Miss Hot Sauce to You, across all social media platforms. It's the same thing, Miss Hot Sauce to You. And Henny and Big Hotwings on YouTube, Stitcher, iTunes, anywhere you can get a podcast, on TuneIn Radio, anywhere. And just follow us. We're here every Wednesday at 8:30. 8:30 p.m. And we have we'll have another wonderful special guest. What do we have next? Maybe we should start teasing the next guest.
Maybe we should start teasing or
whatever.
But
sometimes they be playing around.
Right, they be playing with us, and we don't need that.
We be playing around too.
We do. We be playing. We do. But make sure they also follow Spark FM online.
Spark Feezy online. So listen, you will hear Bia Javier on there all throughout our playlist.
Yeah.
She's one of our favorites. Probably play her in the morning so I can get nice and ready. Maybe this weekend.
Yes, I love it.
I'm not getting that.
Oh. I'd be so excited for you.
It's Valentine's Day. Anything can happen.
I know that's right. Anything's possible.
Anything. But yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Me and Mo have a lot going on. Really appreciate that.
Me and Mo have a lot going on, and we'll be teasing you guys with that. We might have to tap in.
We gotta tap in.
But with that said, we are officially out of here. Thank you guys for coming. We'll see you guys next Wednesday, 8:30, right here, Facebook, YouTube.
Yes.
Oh.